I married a man in a vegetative state to get $100 million. I played jokes on my sick husband daily, even dressing him up in silly wigs and snapping photos as keepsakes. When I glanced at the premium bank card in my hand, then at her bedridden husband, I felt excited about the wealthy and carefree life that awaited me. At that moment, I noticed a photo of my husband and me hanging on the wall. I suddenly realized my husband was actually the senior who teased me most back in college. It all came back during a banquet memory. I lost the game to him and had put sticky notes on my face, looking adorable like a kitten. In the end, I unwillingly posed for a photo with him. Seeing my husband reduced to a vegetative state, I flew into a rage. But just for the prize money, I flashed a playful grin and promised to look after him well. But one day, as I was giving him soup, my mother-in-law walked in looking upset. She had some bad news to share with me. The mother found out from the doctor her son probably wouldn't wake up, so she didn't want to delay my future. She agreed to let me get divorced from her son. I immediately embraced my husband, saying I truly loved him and would take care of him for the rest of my life. The mother was truly touched by my honesty and handed me another bank card with $100 million as a reward. Watching this, I thought of another terrible plan. I attempted to rouse my husband, hoping to squeeze out more cash, so I pulled every trick in the book to wake him. But after several smart tries, despite all efforts, my husband remained unconscious. But when I quit joking and began complimenting his appearance, his heartbeat suddenly sped up. I placed a hand on his chest and froze in shock. Glancing downward, I noticed that I had accidentally stepped on the oxygen hose. Frantic, I immediately began performing CPR on him. Then I quickly took off his oxygen mask to see if he was still breathing. A moment later, I hid my face in surprise. I suddenly knew I had messed up badly and was totally freaking out. I didn't even put his oxygen mask back on and just ran away. As I packed my bags, I grumbled about everything falling apart but had no time to reflect. I had to get away before my mother-in-law discovered the truth. Right as I was about to get away, my mother-in-law suddenly showed up behind me. I felt my secret was out and I was going to get in trouble. The mother-in-law spun around, showing my husband standing right behind her. Seeing my husband suddenly alive and full of energy, I was so shocked that I couldn't speak.